Hi everyone, this is Savita Essa from Bangalore, cognitive fitness coach and a positive psychologist in the making. In today's session, we are going to go through. You could be one of the person that who have lost their job or who knows that you're going to lose your job in the near future. I know it is a very tough situation to go through. You might have lost your job for various reasons, but I know. But let me tell you, this is not the end of your life. This is not the end of your career. Certainly, it is not end of the world. Okay, and consider this as an interim transitioning phase that one has to go through. I'm sure that you're going to come out very strong. I can totally relate to this because I myself had gone through this phase early on my career. Okay, so I would want to share a couple of strategies that would help you to sail through this transitioning phase. You're going to go through a lot of emotional turmoil like shock, sadness, disbelief, denial, anger, frustration, and a lot of fears. A lot of anger. How could this happen to me? And also the denial. How can they take me out? This is certainly not okay. And then you might become very rebellious as well, and be aware of all the emotions that currently you are going through. It is absolutely okay to go through, and please don't bottle it up or don't control your emotions. Please do express them in a very mindful way. So you got to learn to process your emotions and let them go and accept the truth that you have lost your job. Okay, so when you accept it, then you can start thinking about what next. What is it you want to do next? Okay, so but take time to process all these emotions so that you're going to come out very strong. Okay, don't decide to go through this phase all by yourself, because it's going to be very tough one. And so please do inform your parents or spouse or your couple of friends that you are going through this phase and it is a difficult one, and ask them to ask for help if it really requires. And don't hesitate to reach out to a counselor or a therapist, if it is becoming too much for you to kind of go through. Okay, and you might go through a lot of fears. Okay, fears related to financial. Will I, how will I pay my bills, and what will I do? How will I pay my mortgage or loan? Will I be able to take care of my expenses? Will I be able to pay for my children's education fees? And then you also have a relationship issues. Will people treat me respectfully, or will my partner accept me without a job, and what will happen to me? And then existential questions. What is my identity? I don't have a job now. How will I face this world? How will my relatives treat me? And also you'll have a lot of self-worth questions coming up. Okay, oh, don't I have that skills? And did my employer treat me like I'm a removable asset, or replaceable asset? Didn't I do my job very well? And a lot of fears are going to come up. Okay, and it is absolutely okay, and all fears are, just make a list of all the things that are really coming up to you and try to see whether are they really real, or they kind of coming up as a automatic negative thoughts, right? And there are a lot of what if scenarios also that you're going to go through. Okay, let me tell you. And just look up. I'm going to leave a couple of fears under different categories. Please do look up, because these are all valid questions that one you're going to kind of face through. Okay, and then not to get worried too much, but at least acknowledge it. Okay, yeah, that you are going through. Okay, earlier there was a stigma. If somebody had lost their job, it is something like they would have done something wrong, or their performance is not up to the mark. But let me tell you, people lose jobs because of various reasons. It could be the organization is not really doing well, or they decide to close down their teams or downsize, or it could be various reasons. But I'm sure that at least the things are changing, and there is a lot less stigma about people losing jobs, okay, these days. It is absolutely okay to lose jobs. And let me tell you, this is not the end of your life. This is not the end of your career. Certainly, it is not the end of your world. Okay. But once you go through this phase, and I'm sure in the future, you'll be sitting and talking about it in a very lighter way. But be there to help others. And I have been there, talking to so many people all through in many years who have lost their job. Okay. So these are the couple of things that one must do. Okay, I'm really confident that you're going to sail through this phase and come out very strong. First things first, Take stock of your financial situation. Okay, so what does it mean? I want you to take a paper and pen, write down all the savings that you have. It could be in a liquid cash, it could be in the bank balance saving, or it could be in the fixed asset. Take a stock of all the things that you have kind of that is there. Okay. And second thing, okay, so look at all, make a list of all your expenses as well, monthly expenses, include your food, grocery, your shelter, I mean, rent part of it. And if you have loans and school fees and utility bills, include everything. And third, look at your, all the subscriptions. I'm sure that we would have kind of enabled auto pay mode, and then we would have subscribed to so many things. For now, can you look at what is that is not really required for you now? Can you just go ahead and then unsubscribe? Also, look at what are all the expenses that you can cut down, you can optimize. Okay, and then a general thumb rule is, have a bank balance that you will be able to kind of sustain it or take care of you and your family's expenses for at least next 6 months or till you get your next job, 6 months to 1 year. Okay, so that's the thumb rule. And then the fourth one is update your CV. Okay, I'm sure it would have been really long time that you had updated your CV. Please do sit together and update your CV with all your experiences. Okay, and then fifth one, reflect on your previous job. Did you really like the job? Okay, do you want to look out for the similar kinds of job? Or uh, if you didn't like your job, what elements didn't you like? Or do you want to move into a different stream of work altogether? What does it requires? Do you have to upskill yourself, or do you want to polish your skills? Right? Or see if you really want to upskill yourself. Please do spend time to do that. So okay, and then start your job search, apply for job search, and then one is general job search, and the second one is also look out for referral openings. Reach out to your ex-employer and your ex-managers or team members and ask if there are any openings are there. Okay, and then go back to your network, and I'm sure this is where I learned my lessons. Be active and build a strong network where you can always go back, right? And it is not just for seeking and asking all the time, it is also being there to provide, being there to help others. And also think, do you want to start something on your own? Do you want to go back to work, similar work or different work, or start something on your own so that you will become a self-dependent and independent? And this is how many legends are formed. And next one is list all your skill set, current available skill set. It could be technical, it could be non-technical, it could be creative, it could be financial, and all possible skills that you have acquired all through your life. Okay, and see, let me tell you, there is no job is small or big. Okay, so any job, it all depends on how do you really treat. Okay, and then look out if you can do some freelancing work, or if you can get into some other alternative job till you get the job that you are desiring, right? And next is take care of your yourself, because it is a time for because this is the phase where most of the people self-sabotage themselves. Okay, but let me tell you, this is the time for your self-care, self-love, self-compassion. Treat yourself with utmost care. Okay, please do work out every day. No, when I say take care of yourself at all levels, physical, mental, emotional, psychological, okay, and as well as social and spiritual. Okay, so please do work out every day. Have a schedule, to do something. Okay, do yoga, or walking, running, swimming. Do something consistently every single day. Okay, so that your body is taken care and then mind is taken care. Do mindful practices, do journaling, or meditation, or listen to the music, or do something which really uplifts. Okay, and also don't allow all the fears to creep up and then impact your self confidence or self esteem. Okay, that's the worst thing that could that you can allow that to happen to your own self. Okay, so stay strong, and then kind of you can start listening to some podcasts, a positive podcast or TED talks, Okay, and then find a mentor. It is the right time. If you don't have any mentor, one who could guide you on your for your career or life, it's a time. Okay, so you go back to LinkedIn, go back to your network. Who is that person that you admire the most? Who is that you always look up to? So go and reach out to them. Ask them if they could mentor you till you transition this phase, or it could be interim or it could be long term mentoring. But please have a mentor who could really guide you or help you till you sail through this phase. Okay, and start reading books is one of the best habit that you can get started with. Okay, and also see if there are any pet projects that you've always been thinking about pursuing, but you never did. And consider this is a time for you until you get your next job, right? And as you start appearing for interviews, and until that till you get your job offer, so utilize this is the time that is purely given to you. Okay, so treat that time as a self improvement. Okay, or if you are interested in traveling, or picking up a pet project, right? Or if any of your interests that you had, and then you could also pursue. And I'm sure that this is just a phase that everybody are going to go through. You're going to come out very, very, very strong. If you think somebody is going through a job loss, and if sharing this video would help them, please do so. And thank you so much, and take care, and see you in the next video.